Builds. We're building some more stuff, putting in the Steeda independent rear subframe alignment dowels. So these will take up any kind of movement that you can do when you're working on your car and putting down and raising back up your subframe. So we're going to start with the fronts, both fronts hopefully. We might have to loosen all of them and then do one at a time, but we're going to start with the front first. So you need a 21mm for the big blue bolt and then a 13mm for these two small bolts to pull this plate out of the way, and then we can see what kind of alignment issue we have. Alright, so there's two different spacers, so there's 4 total, 2 of each size. The short ones, the short fatter ones are going to be in the front, and the taller skinnier ones are going to be in the rear. So you see how the bolt hole and the outer hole are not lined up, and I have to, I believe, shift it towards the wheel, towards the passenger side of the vehicle. So what I'm going to have to do is loosen all the other 3 bolts enough to where the subframe will move, put this in, and then get this bolt started, and then don't tighten this one, remove another one, do the same process, remove another one, do the same process until we're all done. The long skinny one now, we're on the back side by the exhaust and the sway bar. It'll just slide in here. And this one doesn't have a bracket, it just has the blue bolt. So we're going to take the blue bolt, and hopefully, since we have 2 of them in, this one will line up. If it doesn't, I'll explain how I made it line up. Let's see what happens. Look at that, like butter. Alright, grab your torque wrench. We're going to set it to 140 foot-pounds, and we're going to tighten all the 21mm blue bolts. Alright, take your 13mm, and we're going to tighten these 2 bolts. I'm just going to do them pretty much hand tight. I'm sure there's a torque spec, I don't feel like looking it up right now. But if I was going to guess, it'd be somewhere around 20 foot-pound. But just do it by hand. If you're struggling, then it's done. Unless you're a beast. All done. I'd like to thank everyone for checking out another Fat Guy Builds video. Hopefully this helps you out to do your installation. So, it wasn't very hard. Just have a buddy with a pry bar just in case you have to move the subframe around. Until next time, wrench on.